Today we shall work out some problems based on compound interest by using the compound interest formula. In this context, our first problem is question number 1. Calculate the amount and compound interest by using the formula for compound interest. By using the information here, principal P is 625 in rupees. Rate of interest 4% per annum and number of years n 2. And what are the quantities to be found? First quantity है amount. Amount unknown है इसलिए इसे find out करना है. और secondly compound interest भी unknown है इसे भी find out करना है. First of all we shall use the formula for amount. Amount equal to P times 1 plus R by 100 and to the power n. In the next step, we shall replace P by 625 and the terms under bracket R will be replaced by 4 and so 4 by 100 and n is 2 so n is replaced by 2. After this 625 will remain as it is. Now we come here. By observation we can say 100 is divisible by 4 in 25 times, so 25. Now 1 plus 1 by 25 to the whole square comes 26 by 25 and so it is 26 by 25 square. In the next step we have A equal to 625 into 26 by 25 to the whole square can be expressed as 26 by 25 into 26 by 25. 25 into 25 comes 625 and so this 625 is completely divisible by this 25 into 25 means 625 in one time. One is understood, it is not mentioned. In the next step A comes 26 into 26 means 676 in rupees. So the amount is rupees 676 and the compound interest can be given by amount minus principal and so we replace A by 676 and P by 625. Now the difference comes 51 in rupees, that is compound interest is rupees 51. This is our answer. Now we come to the question number 2. Calculate the amount and the compound interest by using the formula for compound interest. यहाँ भी क्वेश्चन में इंस्ट्रक्शन वही है. We have to use the formula for compound interest. It is mentioned here by using the formula for compound interest. The information available in the question है प्रिंसिपल रुपीज 8000 का, रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट 10% पर एनम का. लेकिन इसके लिए एक कंडीशन है, जब भी इंटरेस्ट को चार्ज किया जाएगा हाफ ईयरली चार्ज किया जाएगा. अंडर ब्रैकेट यहां पर यही मेंशन्ड है कंपाउंडेड हाफ ईयरली. और टाइम पीरियड जो नंबर ऑफ ईयर्स में अवेलेबल है 1.5 ईयर है. विद द हेल्प ऑफ द इंफॉर्मेशन वी कैन से हियर पी प्रिंसिपल 8000 in rupees, rate of interest 10% per annum, R equal to 10% per annum. Rate of interest जो per annum में mentioned है इसे convert करना होगा half yearly में, because interest जब भी charge किया जा रहा है, जब भी compound किया जा रहा है, half yearly compound किया जा रहा है. इसलिए half yearly कितना ये value होगा इसके लिए हमें इसे 2 से divide करना होगा and then 10 by 2%. 2 5 जा 10, 5 times में divisible है 10 and so it will be 5% half yearly. Half yearly we can mention it as HY. In this case time period जो number of years है यहाँ पर 1.5 इसे भी total number of half year में convert करना होगा and so it will be number of half years 3 by 2 into 2, that is 3 half years. 3 half years. And the required value to be found is amount. Amount is unknown and compound interest CI is also unknown. As we know amount A is given by P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power N. अमाउंट के लिए फॉर्मूला होता है A इक्वल टू P टाइम्स 1 प्लस R बाई 100 टू द पावर N. नेक्स्ट स्टेप में P को रिप्लेस किया जाएगा 8000 से एंड 1 प्लस R को रिप्लेस किया जाएगा 5 से, सो 5 बाई 100 टू द पावर N. N को रिप्लेस किया जाएगा 3 से. In the next step 8000 will remain as it is. Now we come to the terms under bracket. Clearly यहाँ पर कहा जा सकता है कि 100 is divisible by 5 in 20 times. So we divide 100 by 5 in 20 times and then we simplify it. In simplification we can say 1 plus 1 by 20 comes 21 by 20 and so now we write it 21 by 20 to the power 3. Thus the amount A is equal to 8000 into 21 into 21 into 21 by 20 into 20 into 20. Now by observation we can say 20 into 20 into 20 comes 8000 and so it completely divides 8000 in one time. After this we have A equal to 21 into 21 into 21 which means 9261 in rupees and so the amount A is rupees 9261 means 9261. After this we have to find out the compound interest. For compound interest we use the formula CI equal to A minus P. A is replaced by 9261 minus P is replaced by 8000 means 8000. Now after simplification it gives 1261 in rupees and so compound interest is rupees 1261 means 1261. Thus we have found the required values. Answer. Now we come to the question number 3. Calculate the amount and the compound interest by using the formula for compound interest. यहाँ भी formula for compound interest को ही यूज करना है. The information available in the question है प्रिंसिपल रुपीज 700 का, रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट 20% पर एनम का, बट जब भी इंटरेस्ट को चार्ज किया जाएगा उसके लिए कंडीशन है कंपाउंडेड हाफ ईयरली और टाइम पीरियड मींस नंबर ऑफ ईयर 1.5 ईयर है. तो ऐसे क्वेश्चन में भी वी शैल प्रोसीड जस्ट लाइक प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन एंड सो हियर P 700 है, रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट R इक्वल टू 20% पर एनम. पर एनम रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है यहाँ पर, बट इंटरेस्ट को जब भी चार्ज किया जाना है, जब भी कंपाउंड किया जाना है, हाफ ईयरली किया जाना है. इसलिए टू कन्वर्ट इट इनटू हाफ ईयरली वी शैल डिवाइड इट बाय 2. 20/2% मीन्स 2 10 जा 20, 10 टाइम्स में ये डिविजिबल है. सो 20/2% मीन्स 10% half yearly and then time period means number of years. Number of year is given 1.5 year but we have to change it into half years and so number of half years will be n equal to 1 2 जा 2 and plus 1 3. 3/2 को आप मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे जब 2 से तो 2 और 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा and only 3 will come as half years. So it is half years. 3 half years. 1.5 year में 3 half years होंगे. With the help of this information we have to find amount and compound interest. Now we shall proceed like previous problem. As we know amount A is given by P times 1 plus R by 100 to the power N. In the next step P will be replaced by 700 and 1 plus R will be replaced by 10 by 100 to the power N will be replaced by 3. Now we come to the term under bracket 1 plus 10 by 100. Clearly 100 is divisible by 10 in 10 times and so now in simplification the term under bracket comes 1 plus 1 by 10 to the power 3 means 11 by 10 to the power 3 and so in the next step 700 into 11 by 10 to the power 3 we get A 700 into 11 into 11 into 11 by 10 into 10 into 10. By observation, 10 into 10 means 100 can completely divide 700 in 7 times. After this we get the amount A is 931.7 means rupees 931 and 70 paise. This is the amount. And the compound interest? For compound interest we use A minus P. A will be replaced by 931.7 and P will be replaced by 700, which gives 231.7 in rupees. Therefore, compound interest is 231 and 70 paise. Thus, we have got the two required values. So, we can say it is answer for amount and it is answer for compound interest. Now we come to the question number 4. Sangeeta lent rupees 40,960 to Amar to purchase a shop at 12.5% per annum. If the interest is compounded semi-annually, find the interest paid by Amar after 1.5 years. This question is simple. 40,960 is the principal. Our 12.5% will be rate of interest per annum. Our time period is 1.5 years. But the complication is interest is compounded semi-annually. Semi-annually means half yearly. Here, principal is rupees 40,960. Rate of interest are equal to 12.5% per annum. But to fulfill the condition, interest is compounded semi-annually, we will have to divide it by 2. And so, 12.5 by 2% half yearly. And number of half years के लिए means 3 half years. On the basis of this information, we have to find out interest paid by Amar. ये interest clearly compound interest होगा, and so we have to find compound interest. Therefore, compound interest के लिए we use the direct formula CI equal to P times under bracket 1 plus R by 100 to the whole power n minus 1. In the next step, P को रिप्लेस किया जाएगा 40,960 से और 1 प्लस अंडर ब्रैकेट R को रिप्लेस किया जाएगा 12.5 by 2 से एंड सो 12.5 by 2 into 100. It is 1 plus 12.5 by 2 into 100 to the whole power 3 and then minus 1. In the next step, 40,960. By observation, we can say 100 is divisible by 12.5 in 8 times. And now, the term under bracket comes 1 plus 1 by 2 into 8, 16. That is 1 plus 1 by 16, which gives 17 by 16. And so, 17 by 16 to the whole power 3. Then minus 1. CI equal to 40,960 and the term under bracket 17 cube minus 16 cube by 16 cube. There are two options. या तो हम 17 क्यूब और 16 क्यूब का सेपरेटली वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करें और फिर उसका डिफरेंस फाइंड आउट कर लें, या फिर ए क्यूब माइनस बी क्यूब जो अलजेब्राइक आइडेंटिटी है उस पर इसे प्रोसीड करें. वी टेक अप द सेकेंड चॉइस. a cube minus b cube comes a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. 40,960 remains as it is, and then 17 cube minus 16 cube. By using the above identity, we have 17 minus 16 into 17 square plus 17 into 16 plus 16 square divided by 16 into 16 into 16. Now 16 into 16 into 16 gives the product 4096, and so 4096 can divide 40,960 in 10 times. Therefore, we get the value of CIE 10 into the terms under bracket. 17 minus 16 is 1. 1 is not mentioned. Then after the number under this bracket, 17 square means 289. 17 into 16 gives 272, and 16 square means 256. After this, 10 remains as it is, and the sum of the numbers under bracket 289 plus 272 plus 256 gives 817, and so the product of 817 and 10 gives 8170. Therefore, the CI is 8170. So the compound interest is 8170 in rupees. Answer. By getting this result, we can say this was all about how to work out the problems based on compound interest by using the compound interest formula. Thank you.